what's cracking. And as you know, as I always start this off with, ain't nothing new under the sun, right? So, you know, I've been trying to talk to my people, especially those within my direct and immediate circle for the last 4 or 5 years now about this shit, but it don't seem to be clicking with a lot of y'all. So we're gonna let my man cook.
Got my disguise, homie. I'm on my yacht now, fool. With the gang. Catch me outside, we're gonna bang bang.
In case you didn't know, the word mayate literally is used like the N-word is used with the hard R at the end. In case you didn't know. Now here we have a Latino, a Hispanic, I don't know, a Mexican who's disguising himself as a black man, while at the same time being a complete bigot, a racist against black people. So you mean to tell me, out of all other people that you could have disguised yourself as, I don't know, Punjabi, an Arab, Chinese, Japanese, you mean to tell me the people that you apparently hate the most, feel some kind of way about, is the people that you're going to disguise yourself as to hide from ICE? Here's the problem with Latinos, Hispanics, with Mexicans. When it comes to this whole ICE situation, what is the percentage of Latinos that voted for Trump? Let's look at the stats. Not only did more than 50% of Latinos voted for Trump, they also started making music to celebrate Trump's victory.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
And they used social media to celebrate how proud they were to be Trump supporters.
So let me say this. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia.
I'm Hispanic.
Huh?
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you.
And after Latinos as a collective helped Trump win, now you started seeing ICE raids, all these Latinos, these Mexican people dragged out of their workplaces, out of their vehicles, violently shoved into trucks, and escorted the hell back to where they come from. And if that ain't enough, you start seeing that a lot of these ICE agents, they're also Latinos, Hispanics, a lot of them with thick accents. And then to make it worse, you see all these Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans going to social media complaining about injustice, discrimination. You voted for this.
So we're going to have this conversation. We're going to talk about it, or y'all can keep acting like y'all stupid.
These Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans going to social media complaining about injustice, discrimination. You voted for this. And after you voted for this, then you join ICE to help them get you and your family the hell back to the countries that you come from. And you know what's crazy about this? Some of these Latinos have the audacity to use social media and talk about where all the black folks at. What?
I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. They have Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have Nicaraguan people, and a whole bunch of other countries that are willing to join forces with the Mexican people. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are going to come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves. That's wild.
This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't understand what you're asking for and what you're begging for. And you're listening to the talking heads from the media. These are all paid actors. This is a psyop. I told you. Go look up who created the NAACP. I've shown you in the last video. Go see who actually penned King's speeches. If you've never heard of the Boule, then go find out who the Boule is. Then ask yourself why Don Lemon is trying to convince you that your First Amendment rights is under attack because he broke the law. This is wild, diabolical, dirty work, ladies and gentlemen. Tighten up. Look up Stockholm Syndrome and see what the symptoms of Stockholm Syndrome are. And then look around and ask yourself, why is everyone telling you, and specifically you, as Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, African descendants of slavery, right? The freedmen, members of the copper-colored races, Hebrew Israelites, Black, whatever misnomer that you identify with, but you come from the people whose ancestors built this nation under slave labor as prisoners of war. This is who he's talking to. Remember, they only voted for him because they thought the blacks was going first. But you at home, birthright citizenship, Supreme Court's making that judgment come summertime. And if things go the way they've been going, it's going to be gone. Then you're going to be a person, a being with no nation and no home. So where are you going to go? You're going to beg someone to accept you into their nation? Or you're going to be stuck in this limbo? And you know what happens when you get stuck in limbo? You can't enter another nation, which means they're going to have to sit your ass somewhere. Y'all think this shit is a fucking game. Read the laws. The Hermetic principles, universal law. Everything is governed through word. God told you that shit. Before there was anything, there was the word. You speak everything into existence. I've shown you the Dr. Emoto study and how words carry frequency, but y'all don't understand language because none of us have been taught to. Word etymology. What makes a word, ladies and gentlemen? A prefix, a root, and a suffix, and each one has a meaning, just like I broke down entertainment. To enter and bind the mind. So when you read a sentence, each word is its own sentence within a sentence. The art of shadow boxing. But if you're not breaking down each word within the sentence and understanding the sentence within a sentence, and then knowing that at different times there are different versions of English used, whether it's Webster's or Black Law. So you know what? Give me 1 second. Now, I'm not just saying this for the sake of saying this shit for clicks and views. I'm saying this because I care about my fucking people. And I care enough that I do my own due diligence because I want to maintain my sovereignty and I want my future bloodlines to be prosperous because that's what all ancestors fought for. So, get you one of these. Get you one of these. And then understand that there's a difference. And legalese is written in this. And then once you get one of these, then you look up the laws that they tell you are being violated. And you read the law. And then you read the terms in the law with these. And you get your understanding that way by breaking it down through word etymology. And you'll understand that these motherfuckers are lying to you. Stop letting these people play in your face, yo. Because this shit's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. I don't know what else to say, but the NAACP is not your fucking friend. And they ain't never been your friend, because if they were, they wouldn't have voted against reparations, but then turned around and pushed for free fucking money for illegal aliens. The Congressional Black Caucus, or as I like to call it now, the Federal Tether House, in California wouldn't have voted against reparations, but then to turn around and vote for funding for illegals that came across the border during the Biden administration. What are y'all not seeing? They have no legal standing to be here, and you can't be fucking deported, and they want your black ass out there fighting for them. Fuck around and put your vessel on the line if you want to. But please, just at least do this. Do this and stop listening to the talking heads and do your own reading and research. Please. That's all I'm asking. It's a dirty game out here, man. Realize. Transparency forces accountability. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars. Keep that head on a swivel. And when I tell you this shit is happening on every level of society, it's not just the federal government. your union, your labor unions are a part of this too. Call, if you've been watching my Tether House series and you're an 1199 union member, call them and ask them, where's the money coming that they're funding for these rallies to support illegals? Ask them. Ask them about the fringe benefits that the organizers get. Look up your union constitution and see what the numbers are that they're supposed to get during an election to even be able to hold seat. And you'll see how many of these elected officials didn't even reach the bare minimum vote requirement to even hold their positions, and they're not doing their jobs. And that's why I've been documenting everything. Because you know what? Some shit's around the bend, and I'm putting in work for those who don't know or are genuinely scared, because I know how a lot of my ex-co-workers feel. And a lot of them, they saw what happened to me, retaliation. I was employed a month. Week before I got fired. A month before I got fired. Ain't that right? Newman. I'm Johnny boy. Remember, as I'm going to prove, because I'm going to be uploading conversations now every day. I tried to talk to y'all and stop it from getting to this point. But the further and further along I got, the deeper the rabbit hole got and the more shit I uncovered. And me and my brother, aka the Gullah, we like dealing with facts over feelings, and we follow the fucking numbers and the paper trail. And what we've been seeing about that last election with Mr. Gresham, there's a lot of funny money that was influxed into the system, but another conversation for another day. But I'm out on that note. And ladies and gentlemen, protect yourself, protect your sovereignty, and understand that just because traditionally the Democrats have always used us to push their agenda, it's not our job. We're not their slaves. And all this shit about, we're not. Let me ask you something, right? Who have you ever seen fight harder than Black Americans for civil liberties, rights, and everything else, right? That's because we're the ones home. You tell me when anybody ever come off the reservation and kicked up any fucking dust. But they always want us at the forefront. And remember, every time you get into the forefront, the dogs come out, the hoses come out, and bodies start dropping. But because a lot of these people are foreign nationals, they're protected under international law. Which means if they do something or rough these motherfuckers up too much, they have to answer to their home nations and the United Nations. See, when it's your black ass, you getting ran through. But they can set shit on fire. They can set the flag on fire. Fuck America. You niggas have no culture. You fucking moyo mayetes. Jump, nigga, jump. And move. And protect us. Okay, boss. We's in trouble. We needs help, boss. We's on it. NAACP at your service, boss. Tighten up, people. Tighten up, because they're going to spin the block on this shit. They're going to spin the block. And you better be prepared.